In the world? I'm looking for where you are up here, man. Oh, sure, Darius, no problem, man. No problem. But sign up with each and every manufacturer I told you about. The Oneras, the Hapco, Nordon, all of those people. You're not privy to their information. You're not privy to their needs. So just because you want to start working for them, that doesn't mean that they're going to have calls that are going to be close to you. That doesn't mean they're going to have calls that are going to work with your time frame. So they might send you 5 calls and none of those calls work out because it doesn't work out with your schedule. They might be too far. And that's the thing. They just don't know. They don't know and you don't know. Yeah, hey, brother, how do I add somebody? I cannot. I dropped the damn link. Hold on. I got my screen in old man mode. I made the I made the text super big. So if there is all right, hold on, let me see here. No, bear with me, people. I am because normally if you're on here, normally there would be something down at the bottom. Normally there would be something down at the bottom. All right, I made that thing super big. There's nothing here. Oh, there you go. There you go. I thought so, man. I thought so. Man, you had me going crazy.
Salute, big bro. Salute, man. My bad. I had to go out and come back in and figure out and shut a bunch of shit down. But
Okay, because you had me. I was like, what the hell am I doing wrong? Brother, hey, I've seen you been doing your thing. I appreciate the praises. You and brother Kevin with Learn to Trade, y'all been, bigging the brother up. I appreciate it. Um, but
yo,
I have been. I've seen your comments. I've seen the videos. How soon are you looking to make this transition?
I'm waiting on the go from another one of the brothers. When as soon as he gets that everything squared away on his end, and I'll go ahead and I'll just take that trip.
Okay.
Um,
Okay.
so, you know, but so more or less whenever they're ready, then I'll be ready to roll. But there's one thing that you said, bro.
What's that?
Uh, you, you were absolutely correct when you said just because you ready, that don't mean they ready. It took MVP like 2 months before I even got a job. Then
Yep.
Nordon was acting bougie with me. You remember I told you about that one. So it took a hot little second because they weren't ready at the moment.
Right.
But I still had everything else moving though. You know.
That's what I'm saying about with making that move from state to state, brother. You gotta send them your stuff, and
Hmm.
then you gotta let them know. It's like, hey, I ain't there yet, but I will be there. And so with some of them, they actually will shift some stuff over so that they, if they know, hey, look, I got this guy coming, then we're going to start shifting some of these Keurig Dr. Pepper calls over to this cat here.
Right.
And and hey man, if there's something that you don't want to take on, even if it is in your area, if you say, hey, look, I don't want to, I just want to, do these diagnosing, I just want to do the controls, the sensors. If you want to go past that, hey, you don't have to go past that. That's
Um,
perfectly fine for them to let another technician go ahead and do some of that stuff.
you know what? Yeah, you're absolutely correct. One thing I've done right, back right back, well, not right back, right after my truck's head gasket blew, I
Uh,
decided I wasn't going that far out anymore. Um,
I was trying to,
I
brother,
know, I
brother.
know, I know, I
Well,
know,
I've
I
been doing
know,
this since I was 15 years old. And I tell each and every one of y'all, because you're not the only one. You're not the
I
only
know.
one. Y'all
I didn't,
always,
I didn't listen.
go across state lines and 4 5 hour calls. I'll be like, oh Lord, don't do it. Don't.
No, I reworked it, so now I got a guy in that area, so he can handle that, and that's more or less what I'm doing. I let them diagnose, I let them
Yeah,
service, I pay them a fee, I let them do everything. So, you know, I don't have to worry about that.
yeah.
I let them handle that. I take a small percentage and I just move on because that's miles I ain't got to put on my vehicle, but I
Yeah.
still get the job done. You know.
Because
So you're right. You're
well,
right.
that's the name of the game. That's the name of the game, brother. If you can OPM, you know what I'm saying? If you can get a small percentage of, because I told you all this stuff is scalable.
Yes, sir.
I just had so many unreliable people that I know in Florida and everywhere else. I'm like, hey man, and they're grown ups. So if they watch this, it it is what it is. There's no shade, but it's like, hey man, hey, I done told them a long time ago. I can take care of well, hell, they're bankrupt now, but I was like, hell, I could take care of Darden Group. No, Darden Group ain't bankrupt, but yeah, I can take care of Darden Group nationwide. I got my boy in Florida. I got my sister in Chicago and other cousins in Chicago. Man, I can't get people to do right. I can't get people to do right.
Finding reliable people is one of the hardest things. I was telling Machismo that's going to be your biggest, because pretty much the way I built my business out, and I keep rehashing it, I'm doing the same thing for him. And I told him, like, off the break, your biggest challenge is going to be finding reliable people. Yes. That is the hard. It ain't the work. The work ain't hard. No.
Hey, be honest, brother. Be honest. Isn't this the quickest, least hassle, more money business that I don't talk about it because then it opens up a whole nother little scenario. I don't even want to get into that, but brother, it's the quickest legal money you ever gonna make.
Man, I do talk about it but I give you from my personal experience. I did an insurance job. I walked in with a screwdriver, a 10-in-1 screwdriver, a multimeter, a little glow tester just to make sure the current was off. Mm-hmm. I walked out within 15 minutes and I had $365 in my pocket. I said, get the hell out of here.
Well, you know what? When you go to these training classes, that's what they get on us, veteran guys about. Y'all got to stop going in there with these damn 6-in-1 screwdrivers and walking out with $1,000. Y'all got to stop that. Got to give the people a little something. Because, hey, man, we'll go in there and you'll see woo-op-de-bam. You go ahead and take care of this. Continental. I just did a job for Continental. The water was overflowing inside the machine and coming out onto the floor. And all it was the drain hose.
Right.
And they zip tied the drain hose too tight and it crimped the drain hose. And so water was going down the drain and it was spilling out on the inside, overflowing the drain pan on the inside. What did I need? A 6-in-1 and my razor knife to cut off the zip tie. That was it.
Right.
That was all I needed.
Like for me personally, I come from a remodeling background, an electrical background. So I got all the tools in the world, right? The 4-foot level, the jigsaw. Like I got all that. But now all I need is a screwdriver, some wire cut, some wire strippers, just like basic stuff I can put in my pocket, and I'm good.
You're good. I mean, you still can do that. Like I got a couple of I got the 10-foot leveler. They didn't steal that, and I got 6 and some of the other stuff. I got the Empire stuff because Milwaukee wasn't making it at the time because I do installs. So the same skills you talking about. That's why I can relate to what you talk about because I'll do installs.
Right.
Because matter of fact, I got to do one now, but it's just raining like crazy. Brother, when you move, I don't know because you told me the details of it, but if there's a situation where you're able to move there before that kicks off, hey man, go ahead and call them. There's nothing wrong with calling them, letting them know, calling Nordon, calling ConApp, the people you're already dealing with, the girls that's already shot you some work, and say, hey, look, I'm looking, how are things looking for me if I come down to this area? And the girls are just click clack, they'll tell you, okay, this is what we're looking at. So this way you and the wife can prepare.
Right.
You don't have
Now
to
you,
wait till you get down there. You don't have to wait till you send paperwork and then go down there. You can ask them. You can ask MVP. You can ask them. You can give them the zip code. Say, hey, look, I'm looking to come down there for good. What am I looking at? What kind of volume do you guys have for me down there? Because you just don't know. They might have a dealer down there selling all their stuff.
kind of like where I'm at now. Yeah. Yeah. It's real, man.
Well, yeah, like the MVP deal, like they were thankful that you were there because they didn't have any options until you showed up.
Yeah. That's what I said. Like that's why I give you as much credit as I do, because all the information that you giving away $1 million worth of game that for free. It's just you just gotta apply it. But after you apply it, that's it. Whenever I talk to someone that's interested in getting into the business, I tell them the same thing every time. Like, yo, once you see one breakdown for one unit, you're gonna run it and you fix it. Well, guess what? The next breakdown for the next unit, if it's the same breakdown, you're gonna know how to diagnose it and fix it really fast. So you're gonna get faster.
Yeah, well, the more you deal with these things, you're gonna get faster. It's just like anything, the repetition with this type of business. And then when you get a little comfortable, hey man, you're gonna be yanking this stuff around, flipping it, like, okay, you come in, boom, flip the power, do this, do that, and you're gonna be smooth sailing. And then for you, I really want you to start picking up on some of this extra work that's involved with these calls, because the other guys that's watching me, they don't get it. They don't know that there's so many other things. Once you go out for a call, these guys that just got like blinders on. They think, oh, oven. Damn the oven, man. You already got that one. That one ain't going nowhere. You got win, lose, or draw. You got the oven. You need to start working on, some of the other stuff. Like Learn to Trade was saying, I don't know if you've seen some of his videos, but he's like, hey, look at this door jam. Look at all this other stuff. And was it a Firehouse sub? No, I keep wanting to say Firehouse Subs because it had AJ Antunes in it, but it was a major chain, and it was a Sonic, and they needed work, and they had nobody to do the work for them.
You know what? It wasn't until we started chopping it up that I really got a real good look at the business. I think what a lot of people don't understand is every place you see, from every house to every condo to every business, is potential money and profit.
Mm-hmm.
Every hotel, every hospital.
You just need your way in. You just need your way in. Hey, everybody got retirement homes. There's hotels. You have so many different opportunities out there, man. And it's like, for you, your avenue with your skill set lends itself more to facilities management, right? You would just have to outsource or bring on a guy that does air conditioning. But for you, facility management, that's your jam right there. That's your thing.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So there's some guys on YouTube right now, and that's what he does. He does, oh man, I want to say about 20 different Dairy Queens and some other chains. But he, hey man, he gotta take care of everything. Broken windows and the doors. Matter of fact, oh man, I'm so drained right now, bro. But Tropical Smoothie. So Tropical Smoothie want me to do some of their stuff because they're asking me politely, hey, you know a guy that might be able to do some handyman work? Because we lost our guy, right? You lost your guy, which means he retired. That's what the hell that means.
Yeah. Like I did one, you remember back when you were talking about the Ansel system inspections?
Yep.
I have a lead service that does, they look for leads for vent hood cleaning for businesses. Well, guess what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna go do a couple vent hood cleanings, and then I'm gonna flip that bread into to pay for the class for the Ansel system service. So now I can offer both.
Don't get locked up, brother. Don't get locked
Huh?
up. Brother. You cannot do that. You cannot do that.
Oh, see, and that's why I talk to you, because I didn't know that. There it is.
Because the chemical that you need to do that, you have to dispose of it. It's a licensing thing, and so that has to be recorded with the health department, just like the pesticides and everything else like that. So they're gonna need your license number for the vent hood cleaning.
Okay, then that's something I would have to outsource. I would have to outsource it.
No, there's already guys that do that. See, I'm gonna show you. Hold on. That is a whole division.
Yeah.
That's a separate 6-figure business. So that was a little bit before your time. I did whole channels. I mean, not whole channels. I mean, whole streams just about commercial vent hood cleaning. And so it is a certain license you have to do. You know why? It's because of the grease. You cannot dispose of cooking grease any other way. It has to be disposed of properly, and that's what the licensing is about. So you can't just dump it down the drain. And because you're adding chemicals with it, you can't put it in the oil dump in the back. But that's what is in the vent hood, is because it's not what you think it is. The vent hood is just a stack. Let me show you a video real quick. Yeah, brother, they would have come and people would have knocked on your door, man. People would have knocked on your door. Yeah. You can't mess with that one, brother.
Yet again, that's why it's important to have somebody who's been experienced in this industry for this long, that already knows. Because I was gonna take that vent hood cleaning job. Yeah, I take that.
Right. Yeah. And then too, the equipment you need, it's just take a look at a video. Let me show you this, because they use these certain devices to clean that vent. Yeah, it's not a vent, it's the ductwork.
For 5 years, I've cleaned all over Texas, Louisiana, and Oklahoma.
So it's typically only a few companies. My cousin is actually one of them. So you see what, I don't know if you can see the screen, but see how the brother's using this. So you gotta wrap up everything, and you can't just let that water. See how he's reclaiming it? You can't let that go into the drain. You with me? Oh yeah, look like so. Okay, yeah, you can't let that go into the drain. So now you're endangering public safety and all that stuff. So yeah, you can't. Yeah, you got brother. This is, I'm your guide in this, man. Let me help you, man. I don't want you to get yourself caught up with them people.
Hey, I was now that I know. I just outsource it, and then Ansel system inspection.
These people, they have no idea. They think that they can just refer people. Oh man, it's all this business. No, these are, you can't just refer somebody for pest control. They don't have a pest control license. You can't refer somebody for vent hood cleaning on commercial that doesn't have a controlled substance license on this. So as you see there, like everything got to go into the bucket, and he takes that with him.
But you have to put the one up the
You cannot dump that
and spray each side.
Because when the inspectors come and they say, hey, let me see the certification for the company that has been disposing of your oil and from your ductwork and everything else, so you can clean the floors, you can clean the walls. But when it comes to doing what he's doing right there, no, sir. It's a certain license that you have to have, because look at all of that.
It's starting to fill up. How we do it, typically we dispose of it in a mop sink, but if the customer requests for us to dump it in somewhere else specific, then that's how we do it. Or
Yeah,
if they
he's
want
gonna
us
take
to
that with him.
transport our own wash water, that's an extra
Yeah.
fee, but we can also do that too.
So each area has their own requirements. So that's the other thing too. They don't want that
And then
grease
we use
in
a
the
mop
water.
stick to
So you got this. Let me see if I can go. So now, then you got to go up on the roof.
need.
Yeah.
Let me see if I can get the roof action for you. Let me get the rooftop action for you, because the roof stuff is wild.
I actually installed one of those fans. I took it
Okay.
because the old one burned, the motor burned up. It was all
Yeah.
nasty and disgusting, and then I had to put a new one on. It wasn't pretty. It wasn't pretty at all.
Oh no. You see this? So this is all these guys do is the vent cleaning. They don't do nothing else, and this is nationwide. Now let me go up to the top. So here we go. This is one where they're gonna have to lower. They're gonna lower the cleaning devices, and some kind of like beat that grease up. So once again, like I said, there's certain chemicals that you have to spray, and they don't want those chemicals going into the drain. So it all depends on what you're using. The other stuff, I guess, they're perfectly fine to go down the drain. They don't want this grease, just like they didn't want it in the first place. They don't want that grease to go down the drain. Then there's certain grease they don't want to mix in the grease trap. So it's a lot to it. All right, so here we go. So you got to remember, man, hey, you're talking about a 15-foot run. Do you have equipment that's gonna make it down the entirety of that vent? That is the question. So there's other equipment. This is a whole nother thing all to itself.
I see, but that's
Right.
what I was good at, brother. That's what I was good at.
They got the tag to show because the health department is checking for the vent hood cleaning, and then they're going to check your license for vent hood cleaning, because there are build $1 million vent hood cleaning business, because it is a certain business. Just like some of the other stuff, it is there's certain requirements with it. That's why this is not appliance repair. This is a whole nother thing. Can you do it? Yes, you can do it, but you got to meet the requirements of your local municipality.
For your appliance steam cleaning, most restaurants going to be around 150 to 200. Open public, it's a $300,000
Yeah,
job,
see,
and you bid on it $299,000, and somebody bids it $1 more than you. Guess what? You get the.
See, so they're talking about bids and everything else. Yeah, it's big business.
Now, past that, what do we make? So
these other guys, like I said, this is their whole other wheelhouse. When you get into facility management, yeah, that's you all day. That's you all day. See, $10,000 on exhaust hood cleaning. But see right there, hey, the janitorial, $2,500 to clean the restaurant.
Somebody that says, hey,
$6,000 to clean the appliances. I don't really talk about this kind of stuff.
So no money down, okay? Use their biggest.
But there it is, man. I was hoping he would show the cleaning from the top down. Let me see if this guy's showing it, because they got a couple of schools where they're training people. And that was the other thing, and then we'll probably shut this thing down. Man, right now they are hiring guys to do this work that we're doing, and well, it looks like they're in India or something. Oh, he's doing it. He's doing a check with the smoke to see if it. Yeah, he's doing the check. Yeah. Nah, that ain't gonna work. But yeah, there are some classes, and some classes are free. There's a lot of different stuff out there. But yeah, you don't want to you don't want to be on the bad side on the vent hood cleaning. But that's why they're so desperate to get somebody to do it, because you're only talking about at most 2 companies. At most areas of the country, you're only looking at 1 company.
You know what? I Googled it out here from where I'm at now. Ain't nobody. It's one service provider for everybody.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
No, that's how it is. Here in Houston, I think there's only like 4. And this is something required of each and every company, each and every location that has a hood. So if it's a church and they have a commercial hood, it has to be professionally cleaned by a licensed vent hood cleaning company. There's no way around it. It's got to be done by, because there's grease that comes back, and grease is flammable, that whole thing. Excuse me, that whole thing. So you're talking about 1, the grease is flammable. 2, they don't want that stuff in the water system. And 3, they don't want those toxic chemicals that you be using, whatever the hell you're using. They don't want that mixing in with the other grease, because then now they can't clean that grease and use it for other stuff. Because sometimes they'll take that same grease and they'll turn it into biofuel, or they'll take that same grease and they'll turn it into cutting oil and all other kind of stuff they'll do with it. So, and what kind of chemicals you're using determines if that company can filter that out or not. So
I guess my best bet would be to outsource it and then put my own price on top of it. And then
if you can. Yeah. This is one of those golden nugget businesses out there where, you look, man, if you go through the process of, starting a vent hood cleaning company, it's going to be profitable from the rip. It's just that, hey, you're dealing with these 9 times out of 10, you're going out on the roof. Very rarely is it where the vent hood is vented out to the side of the building. So it's heavily labor intensive. You need a ton of guys, and 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 so you're dealing with a lot of chemicals. You're carrying a lot of chemicals with you, but it's something that every location has to have done. But it is just you print money with it. Oh yeah, let me see if this guy did it. So, and that's the other thing. You don't know what you're on the East Coast, so some of those vents are lined with a certain, like tile and stuff like that, and they have, man, there's a whole it is a separate business all to itself.
I've seen this one.
Yeah, you seen this one?
Yeah, I've seen it.
Yeah, here it is. So this is the one where he's got the thing, and the grease is on there so hard, it's a special tool that rotates around there and just cracks the plastic. I mean, not the plastic, the grease, because the grease is on there so hard. So yeah, it's no, there's tons of these accounts out there, man. There's tons of there's no shortage. There's no shortage in the work. You know what? You gotta be trained on it. There's no shortage on it.
I think a lot of people, they struggle with that part. Like, I could train 300 people just for what I do now, and it wouldn't be enough for where I stay.
It'll never be enough.
No one believes me when I say it just like that. I'm like, nah, you don't get it. It will never be enough.
No.
Every Dairy Queen, every Sweet Frog, every Taco Bell, every KFC, every Longhorn Steakhouse, every
store. Yeah.
Every Dollar General, it will never be enough. Never.
Right. It's constant. So sometimes these places got to have it done every quarter. And like I said, if it's a church, that's cooking their own food, if they're using a commercial range and not a residential range, then they got to have a commercial hood. If they got a commercial hood, it's got to be commercially clean. There's no way around that one. And of course, when I'm looking for it, I can't find one of them damn videos. But let me see what we can find with heavy grease. Because I know, so it's just a number of different pieces of equipment you're gonna need. Because once you get it, hey man, if you're gonna be doing facility management, and if you're gonna go ahead and pony up to do this, you might as well do, like you said, the pressure cleaning the parking lots, and then if you're gonna do pressure cleaning, then you might as well go ahead and paint the parking lots.
Yeah.
Gas stations gotta have that done all the time. The pressure washing of the parking lot, and then the painting and all that other stuff. That's something these guys have done all the time.
Pretty much, I'm building a facilities management company, and I'm just outsourcing the work that I'm not licensed to do.
Mm-hmm.
But I put my own price on top of it. So, but the information you gave me is what helped me get here. So it's like, that's disgusting. I'm not doing it.
So right. So this kind of work, and you don't know what you're getting, especially because you're accepting outsourced work your damn self. So you haven't had a chance to go and take a look. You don't have the opportunity to say, okay, well, this job is going to be X amount of dollars. So these people already said, okay, I need a hood cleaning company. Health department went ahead and hit me upside the head and said, I need a hood cleaning. And they pay somebody $200 to get your phone number. And then you come out and say, it's going to be $6,000.
Top to bottom.
You know what I'm saying? And so it's like, they have no idea.
With a little potassium hydroxide and sodium hydroxide, those two chemicals combined create miracles in destroying the fat and the grease. In our case, we time it somewhere between 10 to 15 minutes.
Right. So now you have, and then you got to let you have to let your insurance company know that this is something you're doing, because like you said, after a few minutes, that stuff is going to start etching the stainless steel. That stuff is going to start wearing away at the well.
The next step would be the dock.
You're going to start causing damage. So
this level is considered extreme. That was a fire waiting to happen.
Right. Like I said, that's a fire. So that's another thing. Like I said before, what happens to your business if this location catches on fire a week after you did the cleaning, or you outsource somebody to do the cleaning and they skimped on your ass? They went, they're like, oh man, I didn't have everything to get all the way up there. I couldn't get to the middle section from the top, from the roof down, and I couldn't get to the middle section from inside up. So I just left it. And then guess what? That sucker catch on fire. Then what happens? So
it's a good old lawsuit right there.
There's a lawsuit. So because these things they will catch fire and then they'll just smolder and burn. And it was even worse if the damn smoke rolled back down. They shut the hoods off, but that damn grease is still on fire up there. And they shut the hoods off, and then that damn fire just comes dripping down with the grease that's on fire. It comes dripping down and dripping into the restaurant. Bloop, 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 and things go up. So because a lot of these damn employees, they don't cut the damn gas off. They are supposed to cut the gas off. And I say 75% of my clientele does not shut the damn gas off. They're too lazy to relight the pockets every day.
I did that Chipotle I went to.
Mm-hmm.
Well, bro, the damn knob was right behind the equipment. I said, they ain't gonna move that. They ain't gonna move it. They ain't gonna move it. No, they're not.
No, that's just and Chipotle got a cleanliness problem any damn way.
Facts.
Any damn way, bro. I eat at Chipotle. My daughter eats at Chipotle, but Chipotle would rather go ahead and replace the damn equipment than make sure it's clean. And I used to service some Chipotles when the stuff is new. They would have me go and do it. They here in Houston, they have a facilities management company that'll take care of everything. But yeah, look at this stuff, man. So you gotta have the scrapers and all that other stuff. It's not a big deal, but you know, to think that you're gonna be in and out. No, this is like the guy said, hey man, some of these things are $6,000. And look at that. And then got lowered into the damn exhaust. They up in there.
Mm-hmm.
They up in there. So you know, it's there we go. That's the tool I was looking for. That's the one. No, I'm on. Yeah, that's the one I'm talking about right there. Yep, and then the foaming and then the cleaning and everything else like that. Yep, that's the one right there. Yeah, my mother-in-law is here. So yeah, this is fun times, but yeah, this ain't no $1,000 job. This ain't no $2,000 job. And the thing that I love about it is, what can they do? There's nothing they can do. When you see a job like this, 9 times out of 10, this has been mandated by the health department.
Yeah, that's what got me interested in it. No choice.
They got no choice. They got to. Hey man, when the health department hits them up, I love it because it is the only time that I deal with these clients and they don't give me no pushback on the bill because they want all of this, like what we're looking at. They want all of that to go to the health department. Oh no, I did what you said. I had it done. You know, and then that goes in with the licensing that you're supposed to have. So, because unlike dealing with a stove, a dishwasher, a deep fryer, this now you're talking about the building structure. So, anytime you start dealing with the structure of the building, something that is permanent to the building, you have to have a license for that. That's the difference between dealing with appliance repair and then dealing with the HVAC, doing installs where you're cutting into the roof or the wall, and this, because you're now, if you damage the ductwork, if you damage the vent, there could be problems.
Facts.
Yeah,
that's why it's good to have you. That's why it's good to have you, big bro. Because
I don't want the people come down here. No, man, I ain't talking about some. Hey, we need you to come down here.
I googled the prices for the area I stay in, and I said, "Oh yeah, oh yeah."
It's money, like I said.
No. I need 10. Give me 10. Give me 10. Give me 10, Chipotle.
It's the goose that laid the golden egg. It is, and brother, it is not the training. Hold on. Well, hell, I could just go to the other things, but yeah, the cost, because these guys, how much time? No, we're not going to get into that. But the cost. See, is the classes? It's not that bad. It's not that bad. The cost to do it. And there's a number of schools out there. I could think readily like about 5 different schools around the country that will teach you to do it. And then once you
they meet in the middle into a big duct this big.
Because once they go over this, and then you can go ahead and get your licensing. It's just one of those things. It's this, they can actually put their finger on it. But with the appliance repair, nobody could put their finger on it. Nobody knows the difference between a tabletop steamer or a steam kettle or a steam oven. They don't know and they don't care. They're like, can you unplug it? Like, yeah. Can you pull it out of there? Yeah. Then they're like, no, we don't give a damn. But once again, once you start talking about the structure of the, when you talking about structural components, now you're talking about licensing. So
Okay.
yeah, that's the only reason why. If you damage it now you're talking about other stuff. But we'll cover some of that because I got a brother that's moving to Louisiana, northern Louisiana. About what is he gonna be? I think he's gonna be about 4 hours from me. So you got that. So there's a lot of opportunity out there. 2025. It's going to be a wild year for a lot of y'all. I'm going to see a lot more people coming into the stream and having more interest in 2025, especially with all these layoffs.
Yeah.
Especially with all the layoffs. It's just one of those things. It is what it is.
Oh, well, no, big bro. I appreciate you, Slim, because you put money in my pocket, man, and the information you gave me was right. It was right, man.
Yeah. Hey, man, that's what. Look, I'm just people don't get it, but I'm slowly building this thing, man. I'm building it while I fly it. Creating my own network. So, I mean, you guys are out there, all over Canada, all over the United States. And as you guys start to put in action the stuff that I'm telling you, you guys start making money because, hey, man, you just started running the calls and learning. That's what this is for. This ain't about making you rich. This is about getting you started. It's about getting you started. Once you get started, hey, then you can start setting your prices. But once you learn enough about this, then you get your own damn customers. You don't have to worry about Conap sending you something. You don't have to worry about Onera sending you something. You go ahead and get your own customers.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but
that's a fact. that's a fact for real. for real. Yeah.
Yeah. But I am gonna shut this thing down because tomorrow I got a long day. I got 2 remote ice machines tomorrow. I got 2 dish machines. There's no way I'm gonna get to even half of these damn calls tomorrow. I got true freezers with evaporators I gotta work on. I got a Keurig Dr. Pepper merchandise. I got to put a compressor in. I got so much stuff to do. There's plenty of work, man. There's plenty of work. It's just that guys got to sign up and not be all hung up on how much, because your rate, you can change your rate at any time. But brothers want $500 an hour. And they never seen the damn equipment before. They don't even know how to take care of the damn equipment. So you gotta learn the equipment first. They think they know it until they jump in front of one. Then they will reach for the phone and ask me every damn thing. No, my brother, you got to fly on your own. You have to make it the best way you can. You better get that damn tech support on the line. But this is Conap. This is one of the other ones that you guys need to call. Because I think my wife is going to be home any minute now. I'm not in my normal spot because I got guests at the house. So, all right. So this is Conap Refrigeration. Hey, are you doing anything for Conap? They're Polar King.
No, they not Polar King, but they sent me one for a I think it's for like a juicer.
Oh yeah.
More or less.
Oh, they contacted you about the juicer too for Sam's Club.
Yeah. I haven't had time.
No.
run.
They haven't started that yet. They haven't started that. That's going to be rolling out. It's going to be a quarterly maintenance program at all the Sam's Club nationwide that they've got that account. So as those pieces of equipment get installed in Sam's Club, there's going to be a 6-month cleaning, and then there's going to be an annual cleaning.
Okay.
So
Because
the 6-month cleaning is different. At the 6-month cleaning is just cleaning. The annual, you're going to have to clean it, and you're going to have to change O-rings.
you see, like they didn't really explain what was going on. It was kind of rushed. At the same time, I wasn't really listening either because I was like literally trying to hit something at the same time.
No, you're correct. They don't exactly know too well either. So that's why they sent me all that they had. And I talked about it on my channel, and at least 2 or 3 other people have been contacted as well. So when I told you guys about them, they had already reached out to them because they, like I said, they don't have as many people in their network as these guys let on. The numbers that they say are just so that people have confidence in them. Oh, they have 4,000 technicians across the country. They ain't got no damn 4,000 technicians. No, they ain't over there 4,000. Don't you be believing that? So, yeah, you too are going to end up with the Sam's Club. Like I said, it doesn't pay that much to do them. It's more of filler work. So if you're, especially like you want to get established in your new market, and you want some other money to pick up, while you're doing the main project, you got these things that you can schedule, that you can count on, that you got this stuff coming on. Like, okay, I'm gonna have to take care of these 5 Sam's Clubs, within my area. So that you at least got those 5 locations to take care of, 2 to 4 times a year. I can't remember what the schedule was, if it was quarterly and then an annual with the O-rings. So quarterly with the cleaning, and then once a year with I can't remember what it was because it was so long ago. And like you said, the girls are really lost as far as what they got to do. Their main concern is being able to keep the damn account.
Yeah,
because they've been awarded this account, but now, it's like, oh, now we got to keep it. We got to build out. We got to make sure we got enough people that's going to agree to this. So that's kind of like what time they on. They're trying to get people to say, yes, I'll do this.
Well, the package they sent me, it had the O-rings in it. So I'm guessing this one.
Whoa. Okay, wait. All right. So they already sent you something.
Yeah, they sent me a box, and the box had it looked like miscellaneous parts. But here's the thing, though, the way they explained it, they were like, "Yeah, it's scheduled for the 23rd, but the box ain't gonna be there till the 1st." I said, "What?" Well, it hit the house on like the 6th, and I'm like, I already got cash on hand on demand. I'm taking care of. So I hear you, but
No, this is just a PM. You can do this. You just schedule this with Sam's Club.
Okay.
So it's just PM. Just like if you were going to clean a restaurant or something, you would do it when it's convenient for you and when it's convenient for them. So that's the thing with this business. It's all about scheduling. They're not going to want you to do this during the middle of the day. They might want you to do this on a Saturday in the morning, a Sunday in the evening. Who knows?
Yeah, because they were. I'll put it to you like this: they were like, "Oh, did you get the box?" I'm like, "Yeah, I did." like 12 days later, but cool. But I gotta go get this other money real quick. Okay, just send us an email when you're done. I'm like, all right, bet.
Right. No, it's just a PM. So it's not like it's a repair. The unit isn't in need of repair. The unit works. It's just,
Right.
it just needs to be clean. So it
Okay.
doesn't matter if you do it today or next month. That's why they're like, all right, whatever. Because it just has to be done, within the next like month or two. But other than that, that's it, brother. It's just a PM.
Okay, understood.
Yeah,
Understood.
it's just a PM. It's no different than we go and clean these ice machines. I get it set up for every 4 months. So maybe sometimes I go, this time I might not go 4 months. I might go in 6 months. It's the world is not going to end. As long as it's eventually done, world ain't gonna end, brother. It's just delaying your money. So once you finish with your cash, you go ahead and do this, and that's exactly what I'm telling you. Then you can go ahead and put in this filler work, and it'd be fine if you had somebody that you had working for you or working under you. Like, oh yeah, go ahead and do that.
Yeah.
You're looking to fill out their full 40 hours. Yeah, go ahead, do it. Go ahead, do it. Because they only want you to spend. They only want you to spend about like 30 or 45 minutes over there at Sam's Club on each machine. So there's some guys that watch my content, and they chimed in on it. They knew exactly what the machine was. So they sent me the paperwork, but I don't think my machines are 6 months old yet. I don't think they're 6 months old. But we did a whole channel. I mean, a whole video on it.
Okay, I missed that one. But yeah, that they sent it, and I'm like, all right, I'll get to it when I get to it. And it,
Sam's Club juicer. Man, I forgot what the hell that damn juicer is called. But it's a pretty large. It's still tabletop, but it's about yeah. So it looks like this. And the funny, because we broke it down, because it's like this one. The funny thing is, there's one company that's leasing it to Sam's Club. There's a company that's leasing this damn machine to Sam's Club, and then Sam's Club is outsourcing the maintenance on the thing. It's wild. It's wild. So the manufacturer of the juicer is supplying the machines to one company that is in turn leasing the machines out to Sam's Club, and then Sam's Club don't even want to clean it. So then Sam's Club is farming out the cleaning and the PM on this damn thing. But this is the machine. That's the machine right there.
okay.
Mm-hmm. So I had never seen the damn machine.
No, I me neither. I hadn't even laid eyes on it.
Yeah, so in your paperwork, I mean, not in your paperwork, but the O-rings and stuff like that, you'll see the name. I believe it starts with a U or something like that. It's there. It's there. I'd have to look at my emails. Oh, matter of fact, it ain't in my damn emails. But the other guys, they chimed in and they said what it was. But you're the first person I've ever heard of that had to actually clean one. Brother Frank, what's up, man? Thank you for the Cash App, brother. I do appreciate that. I got that. You always come in right before I'm shutting it down. Right before I shut it down. Thank you very much, brother. I do appreciate you. Brother, coming through in the Christmas time. Hey, we still got, before I wrap this thing up, we still got one more show for the end of the year. Where I'm gonna cover most of this stuff that we need to take a look at. Where's Brother Frank's video? Hold on, there it is. There's Brother Frank's video. Oh, Tevin. Brother, no, you didn't finally catch one because I am done. I am done, man. I'm getting out of here. Yo, yeah, I'm whooped. I got all these walk-ins and stuff like that I gotta do. Remote ice machines I gotta do. But I hope them fish are biting. Oh, you're still in the Virgin Islands. Oh, good Lord. Oh man, it's even later there. You an hour ahead. It's 11:58 over there. Man, well, y'all enjoy that good family vacation time. Probably looks like you're probably gonna be there until the New Year's. Well, one of these days you're gonna tell me. I don't know if your wife is from the Virgin Islands or not, but I do appreciate you. But yeah, hey man, we're gonna have to shut it down. Oh yeah. Yeah, we're gonna shut it down. But Brother Frank, we were just talking about some of the Sam's Club stuff, and the brother contractor I got on the line, he's gonna be moving around the country. So hopefully he can benefit from some of this information I'm giving out. See, this is the one. All right. The name on the juicer is actually the name of the leasing company. Oh, I cannot see that. Yeah. Oh, Cove. That for the longest, I thought that was the manufacturer. When I did the research, that is the actual company that is leasing these machines out to Sam's Club. So if you guys want, have interest in providing service on some of these, it's not going to be thank you, brother. It's not going to be all the time thing, and it's not something that's gonna make your pockets heavy, but it is work. It is work. It will get you in Sam's Club. Once you get in Sam's Club, there are other opportunities, in that sucker. Oh, look at you, man. Hey, I'm just glad you could benefit from this information. Besides Learn to Trade, right here, me and Learn to Trade, we're the only two that you can actually find information on getting accounts, find information on these manufacturers, find information on when the training is going to be. And that's probably what I'm going to end this with, this part here. The next video, the last video of the year, I'm going to go over with some of the conventions that are going to be for the coming year, what you need to save up for, what you need to plan on as far as the big training classes, because you do need the budget for that. You need to focus. I pick like one major training class a year that I might have to go and travel for. And, Brother Frank and I was already talking about it, like, hey, this year, even though I've done oven training, I've done Lincoln and some others, I want to do XLT this year, because XLT has some things that are specific to their ovens and their hoods. So once you go to their training, you're gonna get Oh, he muted himself. I'm sorry. So once you go to their training like XLT, then you're gonna get Domino's. You're gonna get referrals to Little Caesars and other accounts like that. Lincoln has Pizza Hut, that whole thing. Yo, salute to you, Red Lion, KL. So be on the lookout for the last video of the year. So that looks like that's going to be Monday. It'll be probably the last video of the year, and then we'll talk about what you need to look forward to for 2025, what conventions you should go to, Coffee, ISSA, and different conventions like that. You got the different facility management conventions that they have. Those are good ones to go to meet potential clients. The rest of them, You don't meet potential clients at the pizza shows. You don't meet potential clients at the appliance shows. Those are geared specifically between manufacturers and the end users. So with that, I'd like to thank you all for coming through, and check me out on Mondays, 7 p.m. Central Time. Later.
We are same, but different, but still same.